Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live decoding session for BankNifty futures. Today is the 9th of August, Wednesday, 2023. The current time is 10:01 a.m. IST, and let me just quickly share my screen and let's look at what's the current context. Okay, so first of all, we are actually if you're not part of my Telegram, do join that. But that's where I shared these two levels, where I'm observing the overall reaction and observing to see if supply is coming in or not. Okay, so we opened in the M period. This is where we opened. So the overall inventory is long and the pre-open inventory is flat. So we opened within the previous day's range, previous day's value, and 45,100 and above, that's where. So basically what we saw was supply initiated, they took the price lower, and I was actually looking at 939 because there are a couple of stops present. So the buy stops, which were present, they have all been cleared, and currently I'm looking for this particular level to be taken out, and we are currently seeing lack of supply at 45,800. Okay, so now the area, or where I'm observing the supply to coming from a higher time frame is at 939 and supply being shut off at 741. But immediately my focus shifts to 44,800 because that is a overall a round number. But we do have a good opening right at the right. The auction has opened. Supply has definitely shown their hands, and previous day's low is too far off. So 45,000, 45,800 again. This is the 200-point range. Where again I'll be looking for the supply to come in and see the reaction. Okay, and see how they react and how they develop. Similarly, if I jump to the smaller time frame chart, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing more of trapped buyers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. So for me, these are areas of supply. These are where buyers are trapped, and we are seeing some sort of acceptance or balancing around previous month low. So that is a data point of market generated information. So one is this is an area where I'm looking for supply to shut off, and do we continue towards the VWAP and 44,900. So what I am seeing price stability at previous month low. I'm seeing some short covering move happening, and I'm also seeing from the price action perspective absorption of supply at 44,800. So this is that particular level where supply absorption was seen. We are seeing acceptance above the previous month low. So we are overall still trading in a range of previous month low. Also in a 2-day low is where I'm looking for this particular candle to close in the 2-day low, previous day low and the previous day low. So this is the Friday's low is where do I see an acceptance or do I see supply coming in? If I see an acceptance above this level, then first target is it will hit the stop at 44,900. Second is at VWAP, and third is at the previous day's low. So this is what I'm expecting the auction to have sort of continuation. And let's see what happens, because now okay, so now what you see, this chart is a composite market profile chart of 5 days. So from so day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 and the previous days, right? So this is Monday, last Friday, last Thursday, last Wednesday, last Tuesday. The reason why I'm taking last 2 days, because this is overall the bigger range or a bigger balance. We opened with a gap down, and then we saw a fall, and now we are just balancing in this overall range. So that's why I'm considering this as a 5-day balance. So if I combine this 5-day balance, what I'm seeing is the auction is trying to enter the value. So this is another a trade setup where do we see acceptance in value or do we see rejection from value? So we are just now trading at 44,872. We are seeing some sort of acceptance. So it needs to spend some more time, but there is some supply which is present. Okay, so there is supply here and the supply is shutting off here. So this is currently a smaller range where it is going to chop. Okay, so do we see continuation? Because if we see or if I see continuation, or if the price is acceptance in this value, then the odds are higher that we might tag the value area high. Okay, so 872 215 is again a trade setup with 45,000 as the midpoint. Okay, so this is the balance high, this is the balance low, and this is the balance mid, and we are seeing some acceptance in the balance. 881, the level is 872. Okay, so let it chop, and what I see from the order flow chart is we have got trapped seller, another area of trapped seller, we have got a nice gap, and now the option is trying to move higher. Where is the VWAP? Okay, VWAP is above 44,900, so at 950. Okay, so currently I want the option to repair this. Basically, this is an anomaly. We had a stop hunting move. So basically, there are limit orders getting placed. So those who are trying to go long, they have their limit orders here. 44,800 is again a psychological level. So I'm expecting a choppiness now, and see if we get this particular gap thing repaired or not. We are again developing within the A period low, and the POC is moving lower. So overall, the sellers are the one who have distributed their positions. So I'm looking to see, first of all, price to accept about T+2 low. See supply coming in at 900 and at VWAP. That can be a quick short trade towards T+2 low, and then see a short covering move towards the previous day's low and above. Yeah, because currently who is trapped? The buyers are the ones who are trapped. Okay, so it is showing me some sort of acceptance, and let me look at the OI data. What is it suggesting me? So 44,700 is where call are getting trapped, and 44,800 is where call are. So more call inventory is getting created compared to put inventory from the change in OI. And let me just also look at the inventory again. So I'm looking at 44,600 CE. The current spot is at 44,740. So I'm looking at 44,600 and 45,000 put. So 44,600 call and 45,000 put. Call inventory is short, put inventory is long. So call short, put long is bearish. So overall inventory is bearish, but I'm not seeing any trade plan yet. I'm looking for a short covering move towards the VWAP, because based on the delta order flow, this is the zone where neither supply is, so there is very light supply present, but supply is present above the previous day's low. This is where supply is seen, plus we will have supply at VWAP. So I can take a long trade with this as my exit, and then I can take a short trade and see. But for that, to take a long trade, I want the price to be accepted above the T+2 low. So this is the volume point of control for the 30-minute chart. But yeah, so I'm not seeing any major trades. We are seeing some trap buyers, some trapped sellers. We have got another buyer at 44,832. So I'm not seeing any trades yet, and I'm just gonna wait and watch. Okay, and similarly on a smaller time frame, again acceptance, so supply absorption at 44,800. We have overhead supply at VWAP and at 44,900. We are seeing some acceptance around the 44,877 level. There will be some acceptance at 44,849, but yep, we are just chopping around. Okay, so yeah, it has not taken out this particular low. So this low is the J period low. Okay, we are still hovering around, so no trades yet. Okay, I've not taken any trades. I just finished a meeting and I got like 1 hour left. So, I thought let me just jump on and have the live session. So let me look at 44,500 call. 44,500. Okay. And 45,900 put. Okay. Yep, so I'm seeing supply in call coming in. So there are call writing is happening. So I'll just share my, so I'm also working like trading with one click. Currently, this is another account. I got this much amount, and no trades have been taken yet. So 44,900 PE and 44,500 put is, so I've not taken any trades yet. I'm just waiting and watching. Okay, so I'm seeing supply in call, and also there is a seller at T+2 low, and we are just hovering around the previous month low. Okay, so this is a market generated level. This is a market level where previously we saw absorption. So now let's see, do we see continuation lower? Because this will be a good buying opportunity, and towards the VWAP trade, a mean reversion trade. But yeah, let's see. So 44,818. So I'm just patiently watching this level and see the price action or the order flow coming in. Let me also look at the DOM. No major things are coming in. So let it break previous month low, but still I am not seeing any trades yet. If it breaks 44,820 level, then I'll be looking to see the reaction at this. Do we see continuation lower? Because this is a support zone. This is another support zone. Yeah, so 820 and 760 are support zones. Already delta is pretty heavily negative. Yeah, so sellers have showed their hands. Okay, so it is breaking the previous month low. There is a seller at 852, 855. Do we see continuation from supply or not? Again, from price action perspective, you see this is a demand zone. Okay, so I'm looking at this particular low to be taken out, then this particular low to be taken out. Okay, so the line in sand is this low and this low. Okay, so it is taken out. So we have developed below the previous month low. C period has started. So let me just delete this zone. So do we see continuation lower or higher, or do we see a mean reversion trade? Yeah, let's see. We are seeing some acceptance above this zone. Okay, so do we see any absorption? Because previously this is where supply was absorbed. So we are entering that absorption range, and there is a stop level at 763. So basically this is that 766 level. Yep, let's see. So currently there is supply present here, and the supply is shutting off here. Yeah, so if I want to take a short, I'll be looking to see the reaction at this, because here already it is showing me that there is a supply present. Let me look at call inventory is still short, put inventory is still long. Okay, and 44,700 is the support zone. That's where call inventory, so the OI changes more from call, but from the open interest, it's more from put. So more put interest seen compared to call, and the change in OI is more of call. So yep, so this level is getting broken. The thing about OI is, it changes every second. So I don't give a lot of weightage to that. I give weightage to price action. So now this level has been taken out. Let's see, do we close below this level or not? Okay, so this is the stop. This is another stop. And the POC has moved lower. Yep, this is the POC has moved lower. Okay, so this is how I decode. I slice and dice the data and look at the price action and come up with my levels. Okay, simple, because price market generated information will only tell you. Yeah, so we are entering to a zone of support. Let's see. Yep, you see there is some acceptance here. We have got another trap buyer. Inventory is short. We are developing below previous month low. And we have got some buying now. So sellers are coming in. So there is a seller at above here. Yeah. So from the delta, you are seeing that there is a buyer here, there is a seller here. So they are continuously fighting now. So let them fight. These are the time, during such time, you just wait and watch. So supply is getting absorbed. I'm looking at this particular number. And the seller has won. Again, more supply has come in. It is developing lower. That is a good sign. So there is continuation from supply. Okay. So this was the anomaly. So I'm waiting for it to get repaired. So we know that there is a seller here. Let's see whether it continues lower, because based on this price action, yes, a good amount of supply is getting liquidated, and we now have a confirmation that we are seeing rejection from this particular value. So the destination trade is towards the low. We should have continuation. Any change in that, because that's a market generated information suggesting me that that is what it is trapping. So currently supply is seen. I'm not taking any trades. I want it to continue lower and see if this level holds, or I'm looking for the price. So if it moves above the half back, it is going to chop. Does it move above the half back and above the 44,834 level? Because that's where last supply will seen, and we can drop lower. So what I mean is, this is my level of resistance. So it will go up. Does it come down, or does it move? It's because there are stops here, and liquidity towards VWAP. Okay, no, but we are seeing continuation, so that is a good sign. Let there be continuation. And we also have a gap. So we are developing below 44,800, and we have a gap, so any move up, So I have entered a put trade at 338. My SL got hit, so my SL was 345 and it was pretty fast. So this was the first trade I entered at 338. I kept my SL at 345. That time this was trading at 349. Yep, so this was trading at 3. Now you see the price, which is jumping up and down. But yep, this was one trade, which I have taken. And I'm looking for responsive buying now at this particular zone. Do we get that or not? Nope, we are seeing continuation. Okay, so I just had one trade. Now it is trading at 355, but that's fine, So the thing is, you should be in tune with the market. I don't focus on the MTM. I just want to focus on timing the trades, when to enter, when to exit. So we have a good gap here. The high is 805, the low is 806. Yeah, so there is a 1 point gap here. Okay, so again, absorption is being seen. So there should be a seller at 800 and the gap. Okay, so now I was late in the trade. Earlier I said that if the close is below this, then we should go lower. And that was where I entered late after the gap formed, right? That's where I entered. And now we are seeing continuation lower. Yeah, so it's okay to be late in the trade. Okay, so this particular, we had this anomaly, it is already repaired, 767 and below. So we are, let me just go here, sorry, from a higher time frame. Yeah, I'm looking at 741 now because this is where earlier supply got shut off. This particular level has been taken out. Okay, so I'm looking for seller at 800. Do we see that or not? Let me see if there are any questions. Nope, no questions. Okay, so why don't we have continuation lower? Why is the price moving above? So expect a seller at halfback and at this particular zone. Yeah, so but for that 800 needs to be, so 800 is again a level where supply will be coming in. But I'm looking to see the absorption, and that's why I just quickly exited the put trade, because I was looking for such absorption of supply. So now it's the 44,900 put is at 339. Now it is at 340. Yeah, so yep. So don't get trapped. So it is not even going lower. I wanted to go lower. So this 800 level has been taken out. Yes, there is a seller at 800. And if you see this high, it is exactly at 44,800. Yeah. So no trade for now, just observing. It's been 24 minutes. But what I'm looking for is rejection at 800 and this. So this is a perfect, nice textbook trade setup. The next stop is at 720. And then we have got July low. Okay. I don't know why, but this is a continuous chart and this is the current month contract. From the current month contract, it is developing below the previous month low. Okay, so there is some short covering seen now. Okay, I'm looking for supply at at this level, and we also have a trapped buyer. And in today's auction, we got a lot of trapped buyers. So one level has been taken out. They will be adding supply. And I think this gap is filled. The high is 807. The low is 806. Yep, this gap is filled. And those gap traders, right? They will be punching in orders here. Okay, I have not taken a put trade because I am not confident. Because earlier we had absorption. 2 candles telling me that there is absorption. Delta is suggesting yes, there is a seller. Still, I need to give it some more time. I'm not confident. So there is some stability at 800. So there is a seller here, and the supply is getting absorbed below that. Okay, so let the biggies fight now. I'm just going to wait and watch. Just going to take out this level. Yep, supply is coming in. Nice. Want them to take out the 741 level. Okay, continuation seen. Still, I'm not confident for the trade yet. Yep, I'm late in the game, but yeah, there is a seller here. Seller has shown their hands. We might continue lower towards the 44,700 because that's where again we have got trapped supply. And earlier we had a trap buyer here, and they are the ones who are the ones selling. Yeah, so it took out that level, and now we are seeing look above and fail. So put, there was a short covering move. There is a gap in 44,800 put. This is the 1018 candle. The high is 261 and the low is 266. Yeah, the 5-point gap. So I want the price to move and then again have a downfall, but yep, I want the price to close below this zone. Any single print? Nope, no single print, but yeah, A, B and C, we are one time framing lower. We are seeing rejection from the 5-day balance, the value from the 5-day balance. So just taken one trade. And that was a put, 44,900 put. Call inventory is short, put inventory is long. Overall auction is bearish. Inventory is also short. So continuation is what I'm looking for. Let me just remove this two zones. Yep, so we have a trap supply till 44,884. That is okay. Okay, come on, continue lower. So supply is here, here, here. Okay, continuation lower is seen. And I believe this is a candlestick pattern. I don't know, Mara Buzu or some Buzu. Or 3 hockey stick, or I don't know, some stick or 3 candles. Yeah, but how I see is who is showing their hands, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So now the absorption is happening. Okay. So now the auction will go and hit the stops above 44,800 level. Does it happen? Let's see. POC has moved lower. Still 9 minutes left. We are moving above. Yep. The stops have been taken out. There is a seller here. Okay, so I missed taking a shot here because I'm looking at 3 screens. So yeah, plus sharing a YouTube live. So yeah. Still need to work on it, but yeah, I'm looking for this candle close. Yep, it is closing below 800. Still 8 minutes left for the D period to open. This is a resistance zone. Okay, and it is at 799. Yep, so we are at a resistance level. See how nicely the market is telling you. The candlestick, simple candlestick chart also helps you to understand the market generated information, right? There is a seller here. Yep, but do we get continuation or not is what I'm looking for, because then that will be my trade plan. Currently call inventory is short, put inventory is long, overall auction is short. Plus this is a resistance zone, yes, but why did it move higher? Like, was it the move to retest the supply? Because this is where a lot of people exited, right? The liquidity was grabbed at 768. So what will happen is it will just chop in this range, 80 to 800, yeah, this 20-point range. Plus there is a supply here, okay. I'm looking for some price stability, where I'm seeing price stability at 800, 800, yeah. If the price moves above here, right, or even this will be a safe. So what will happen is it will go up, it will come down, or it will go up, so at the third or the fourth move, we might have a short covering thingy happening. Yeah, so it is trying to go up. This is a seller, this is where supply will be coming in. So seller, but trapped seller and trapped seller. So we have got more trapped seller below this level. And we have a trap buyer. Yep, so still I'm not clear. So not taking any trades, just giving it some time. So I bought a call at 350.75, that is 44,400 CE. And the reason why I bought is, so this is my SL, this VPOC, because this is where I'm seeing responsive buying. Okay, so this is the trade which I'm active in. I bought it at 350, it is at 353. Okay, I want it to move up. Yeah, but it's just moving up and down at this level. So if this candle closes in green or in white, still there is some time left, right? So their supply is getting absorbed here now. This has reduced. Nope, I'm not feeling confident with my I was too early in the trade. Okay, and I'm out. Still I made some small profit, but yeah, I entered at 350, exited at 353. Again, I'm seeing, so this is now some reduction is happening, but the call premiums are decreasing faster, right? So that's why I was not very confident enough, because there is some adjustment which is going to happen. So that's why I quickly, get in and get out. That's what my trade plan was. So I entered at 1039, exited at 1043. There was some reduction in the supply. Again, 792. I'm waiting for this level to hold, but still 3 minutes left. So what I'm now looking for is the D period which opens, right? So this is the resistance zone. So does it look above and continue lower, or does it look above and continue higher? Because these are the zones where there is supply. Okay, we are still hovering, and this candle just closed at 800. Okay, so no clarity yet, so that's why I've just exited that trade. I did not look at the MTM, and so don't focus on. So that's what I do. I do not focus on the MTMs, right? I just focus on the timings and what's my risk. How am I going to manage risk? And currently we are in a zone where let the biggies fight. I'm happy to stay aside. Okay. So, okay, let me see if there are any comments. No comments yet. We are still at 44,800, just hovering around. So again, this is where we are balancing. Let me look at the OI data. So, yep, call inventory is more compared to put. Okay, so with that, yeah, it's been 41 minutes, so I'll just end the session. Do like, share, subscribe, and I hope you learned something new. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to use the, feel free to comment, or, do join in the next live session. Okay, thank you once again, and I'll see you soon in tomorrow's expiry. Yeah, take care. Bye for now.